What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Normally this would be a WWE news video, full-fledged WWE news, but no, it's a sort of a best of both worlds video. So for this best of both worlds video, I'm gonna be talking about a potential Summerslam match being revealed. Wonder what that's about. Wonder what match could possibly take place. A possible return for Tyson Fury, a sort of an update on that. Roman Reigns and apparently a couple other WWE stars will be missing Extreme Rules, or perhaps any other premium live event. And this one, there are no words to describe how I feel about this. If you guys know, as you guys are well aware, Yu-Gi-Oh has become one of the biggest things when it comes to not just the anime, but also the manga and the TCG, and we lost the creator. No, I don't mean the Yu-Gi-Oh card, no. The Yu-Gi-Oh card that was released in Rise of Destiny, we still have that. No, I am talking about Kazuki Takahashi at 60. We just found this out this morning. And apparently, YG Organization has released this. Words can't describe it. Anyway, literally, words cannot describe it. So there was a short article from the NHK. For those who live in Japan and do watch my videos, then you guys know what it is. But for those who don't know, it's basically their version of what we have as PBS or BBC, if you will. The article read, quote, "Around 10:30 a.m. on July 6, 2022, a man wearing snorkeling equipment was found floating off the coast of Nago City, Okinawa Prefecture, and it was confirmed, and his death was confirmed soon after. According to the Nago Coast Guard, it was confirmed on the 7th that the man was Kazuki Takahashi, real name Kazumasa Takahashi, I believe this is his real name. At the age of 60, the creator of the extremely popular shonen manga Yu-Gi-Oh! The Coast Guard and police are currently investigating the circumstances leading up to and surrounding his death. Additional info, Mr. Takahashi went missing the night before by 9 p.m. Reported by the rental car company he was using, as he had been reportedly sightseeing around Okinawa. Excuse me. His body was found 300 meters offshore, and his death was confirmed by the local fire department. His abdomen and lower body was found damaged by local sea life, including sharks. And he was found wearing a black t-shirt, a black diving mask, and snorkel and fins. Words really can't describe how I feel about this. But to be fair, he did bring everybody together. Not just the manga that he released, but with all of the booster set, with all of the Yu-Gi-Oh sets that we have that have been released over the years, you know, such as, you know, Legend of Blue Eyes and Phantom Darkness and Megatons and Structured X and all that, all these different events. He's the reason why all of us banded together as one massive community. I don't know. This breaks my heart. Obviously there will be a question of the day, but if you guys can do me a huge favor, post in the comments below, the one thing that you love about Yu-Gi-Oh. Post in the comments below. And normally, if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to my channel, normally I would do an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue on every Friday. But to honor his legacy, I will be doing a box opening tomorrow. Yeah, I think I will do this. I'm gonna open up the 2 mini boxes of Ghosts from the Past, the Second Haunting, to honor his legacy. For tomorrow, I will be doing. I'll do the Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue episode on Saturday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But again, guys, if you guys can do me a huge favor, post in the comments below the one thing that you loved about Yu-Gi-Oh. Come on. Thank you. Sorry guys, I had to put those mini boxes back in my drawer. Again, do me a huge solid. Post in the comments below the one thing that you loved about Yu-Gi-Oh, and how did Yu-Gi-Oh change you as a person. Post in the comments below. I don't even have the words for it, honestly. I don't know. I will say this. While it is true that I didn't read any of the manga, I can tell you one thing right now. This, not just the game, but the anime completely changed me as well. WWE wasn't the only thing that changed me as a person, as did Yu-Gi-Oh, because it made me realize that sometimes holding grudges can oftentimes not be the best decision to do, if that makes sense. So again, with that being said, tomorrow I will be opening up the 2 mini boxes of Ghosts from the Past, the Second Haunting, and I think I might open up the other 2 mini boxes of Untitled Chapter 1. So if you guys want to see both of those opened, post comments below as well, because I think I might do that. But with that being said, we do have to move on. Don't want to talk about it too much. But shoutouts to the creator. There's no words to describe how we're feeling about this. But we do got to shift gears now to the WWE side of things. Apparently, Liv Morgan will be defending her SmackDown Women's title against Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. So, according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, big shout out, no copyrights as always, he reported saying that WWE wanted Liv Morgan to face Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam in Nashville at the end of this month, and apparently he knocked back the speculation on Ronda Rousey facing Charlotte Flair at the event, which was rumored prior to Money in the Bank, where Morgan did cash in Money in the Bank to defeat Ronda Rousey. And And we know that this was one of the most successful nights of Liv Morgan's career for money, as far as Money in the Bank goes. With her being not only being one of the most popular, but one of the most loved superstars on the roster, winning the briefcase and then cashing it in on Ronda Rousey. It takes a lot of balls, and we know that Ronda Rousey had just defeated Natalya prior to that cash-in, but apparently she if you guys don't know, Liv Morgan stated in a backstage interview that she wanted to hold on to her briefcase until WrestleMania 39. And apparently Ronda Rousey was linked to a match with Becky Lynch at WrestleMania next year. So it's a possibility that we could see both Becky Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins get drafted back over to SmackDown. Ronda Rousey regains the SmackDown Women's title and ends up defending the title against Lynch at WrestleMania, which is a possibility, but who knows? Who knows? Honestly, having two fan favorites go at it for a title usually doesn't end well, because usually the one who loses ends up turning heel, which is something that when it comes to Liv Morgan, nobody wants to see that again. Obviously, she was a heel, as part of the Riot Squad, but when Ruby got injured, and when Sarah Logan, was out doing her own thing, Liv Morgan was being repackaged as a different version of her, if you will. And now we're seeing this side of Liv Morgan that will basically do whatever the hell it takes to remain SmackDown Women's Champion. And to be honest, I think honestly having it become a fatal 4-way might be the best option. Liv Morgan, Charlotte Flair when she returns, if she does anyway, Ronda Rousey, and Natalya. Because if you think about it, all 4 women have been or are current SmackDown Women's Champions, but only one can walk out as champion. So that right there would be a match I would not mind seeing. But we do got to shift gears now. Tyson Fury apparently has been in talks with WWE over a potential return. According to Louise Dangor of Give Me Sports, big shout out as always, no copyrights. He learned back in March that the Gypsy King wanted to come back to WWE during the summer, and he had mentioned, and Tyson Fury had mentioned working SummerSlam, not only at the end of this month, but also at Clash at the Castle in September, and it appears that negotiations are now underway. Whether or not an agreement has been reached it's still up there, but no plans have been set in stone yet, and we don't know if Tyson Fury will be at Clash at the Castle. And of course, too, you guys know that Clash at the Castle will be WWE's first stadium show in the UK since SummerSlam in 1992, which was where we saw the British Bulldog defeat Bret the Hitman Hart for the Intercontinental title in the main event, which was history in the making. As far as who Tyson Fury would face, there's been no word as to who could face him. But his last match in WWE was actually his first at Crown Jewel in 2019 when he defeated Braun Strowman in a countout, via a countout, which the ratings, the reviews of that match was poorly received. It was just horrible. Apparently there have been rumors for a match with Drew McIntyre in the future, but we don't know exactly when. But we can tell you that Drew McIntyre has challenged Roman Reigns for the undisputed Universal title at Clash of the Castle, which is a possibility. But we don't really know. We don't know if that match will take place. But since we are on the topic of Roman Reigns, apparently he and several others will be missing the Extreme Rules Premium Live event in October. And apparently there was a poster for Extreme Rules, and the poster features Seth freaking Rollins, the almighty United States Champion Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, and Riddle. It appears that we might see something involving these 6. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, honestly, we don't know. We don't know if there's gonna be a title match involving Roman Reigns that night. We don't even know. But we can tell you that Roman Reigns is set to miss Extreme Rules, which will take place at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly this coming October. But apparently the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions, Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan, are also said to not show up. But apparently there's been rumors saying that the United States title could potentially be in the main event of Extreme Rules. We don't really know. Yeah, there's really not much to talk about with this one, except the fact that even though Bianca and Liv are fan favorites, Becky Lynch is more of a is more likely to be the reason why this show will sell as far as like tickets go. So it could be possible that she might be in that main event, but who knows? But that brings me to the question of the day. Who do you guys want to see Tyson Fury face if he decides to return? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more Best of Both Worlds videos, which do not happen often, but they do from time to time, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And make sure you guys follow me on my social media. The links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.